It's that time of week again where we get a brand new entry from the Black Archive from Units, and nobody really knows what they're talking about. There's many guesses, don't get me wrong, there's many guesses. Is it for Circuit Breaker? Is it for the main show? Is it for some audio Big Finish adventure that no one gives a toss about? Joking, I know lots of people love Big Finish. I personally do not care. But it's news nonetheless, so let's have a little dive into this. Once again, thank you to Owen over on Twitter, who I don't even think knows these videos exist, but these videos wouldn't be possible without you, because I CBA to search through all the unit stuff, because I'm very lazy. I'd rather sit here and play with my toy. Yeah. I do just want to quickly say, before we jump into this, that if you could subscribe, it means the absolute world. I've just hit 1,000 subs, which is just mind-boggling. So if you could subscribe, means the world. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the dislike button if you didn't enjoy the video. Leave a comment. Hype the video. Become a channel member if that's your thing. If not, then that's absolutely fine. Let's crack on. The Lonely Child Will Hurt. Who is the Lonely Child? Is it connected to the Christmas special? Is it something connected to Circuit Breaker? It's intriguing. Hashtag Doctor Who. Blah, 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 blah. So let's read it. It says, part of the unit entry, written by Osgood, which I love they're using Osgood again, because I feel like Osgood's not been around for, well, over 10 years now. The Zygon inversion, wasn't it? The last time we see Osgood. Crazy stuff. The giant face began to speak. At first we couldn't hear the words, but then a voice whispered through the room. The lonely child will hurt. It repeated this a few times, then faded away. No idea what it meant, but I figured I'd pop it over to you. Obviously, Shirley Ann and Mel are running it through Triad to see if there's any matches, but clearly it's a warning of some sort. The lonely child will hurt. Something's coming. But what? Best Osgood. Ooh. It's intriguing. I'll give it that. It's very intriguing. I love that they're still using the Triad system. Like, I find it weird how Sutek set up this whole system that would work. Like, because Susan Triad was birthed by Sutek, right? And the Triad system was like the globally famous system that worked. But Sutek must have set up that, right? He must have set that up to work like that way. I don't understand how. There's so many things you think about with that episode. You're like, how does that make any sense? Oh yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. But it's cool. I like that they're implementing Osgood again. I like that Osgood's still at unit. I don't like that we haven't seen Osgood for 11 years. Come on, guys, what you doing? But yeah, the lonely child. It's intriguing. I'll give it that. It's very intriguing. Immediately, this just screams Circuit Breaker to me. I think it's something to do with Circuit Breaker, because that is way sooner than this Christmas special. But also, who knows? I mean, there's some comments here that make me think otherwise. Matthew says, the lonely child is what Renette called the Doctor in The Girl in the Fireplace. It's probably referring to the 20th anniversary. Possibly. It'd be a cool turn-in. I mean, I don't know why that would be how they'd tease it. It doesn't really make much sense to me, but yeah. Owen then snaps back. It's like, wait, I thought it was my lonely angel / my lonely doctor. But he says, no, she definitely says he has had a lonely childhood. That is true. Owen's saying it probably is referring to that. I'm not too sure. I'm 50-50 with that one. It could be referring to Renette. It could be referring to the doctor being the lonely child. I'm more inclined to believe that it's probably not. I think it's maybe something new. Maybe it's the timeless child. The lonely child, the timeless child, the fugitive doctor. It could be. It could be. It could be. I've always said Joe Martin should have been the face at the end of the reality war instead of Billie Piper. Imagine how much better that would be. And not because I'm this massive Joe Martin fan. Like, don't get me wrong, she was great as the doctor, but she had like 2 seconds of screen time. So anyone who's like, the fugitive doctor is my favourite doctor, shut up, man. You're just saying that. Like, I love Joe Martin, but the fugitive doctor, I don't know anything about. But at least if she was at the end of the reality war, it means they could retcon this whole timeless child thing. It just really has ruined the show for me. When you don't think about it, it's fine. But when you think about it, the fundamental of the show is the Doctor is from Gallifrey, but he's so different to Gallifreyans. No matter who you grow up with, if you're different, that's fine. You can flee the nest and go and do good. Instead, he's different because they're different because they're from a completely different place. Ugh. I get it keeps Doctor Who. We still don't know where the Doctor's from. We know less about where the Doctor's from than before, but I just think it just threw everything away for the sake of nothing, and they did nothing with it. If they'd have done something with it, if they'd have told stories you could only tell by the Doctor not being a Time Lord, like if he went back to Gallifrey, and I thought this was going to happen, he'd go back to Gallifrey, she'd go back to Gallifrey, she'd be the top dog because she's not Gallifrey and she rules over the Time Lords. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, Gallifrey's burning again. All off screen. It's been destroyed off screen. Great, yeah, good writing. I literally don't get it. Makes no sense. It winds me up so much. Iggy/Alex said, why do I have a hunch that it could be Susan? Ooh. Is there ever any reference to her being lonely? I feel like there's something in The Unearthly Child about her being lonely. She doesn't have many friends, does she? Or does she? I haven't seen The Unearthly Child for a couple of years. Yeah, not too sure. It's odd. I'm completely not against it being Susan. I love Susan, and I hope she comes back very soon. I feel like it's been criminally long without her being in the show. The Big Cheese says, I'm so sick of these. Just give us some information about the Christmas special already. I completely agree. I'm literally going to respond. Completely agree. Just a casting announcement. Just something. I think they must not know. If they knew, why aren't they telling us? Daniel Ford, that's weird. I know a guy called Daniel Ford. I don't think it's the same guy. He doesn't look like him. That is strange. It's not even December yet. Why would they announce anything about the Christmas special in May? Well, they're teasing it. If it's enough to tease it, they've got enough information to tell us. Unless, like I say, this could be Circuit Breaker, could be something else that we don't even know about yet. So, I mean, it's all about the eyes, keeping the eyes peeled. But also, I'm just bored of waiting now. It's almost been a year since the reality war. Hey guys, maybe the 31st of May, the 1 year anniversary of the reality war, will be when we get information. Write it down to be disappointed. I also find this, if you saw me stumble a minute ago when I was reading the words, it's because the font with the colour on the background is just, it makes no sense. I'm not even dyslexic, I can read perfectly fine. But that font is dodgy, that background is fine, but the colour of I don't know, it doesn't fit right with me. I suppose they are Unity colours, so it could, I don't know, I don't bloody know. But anyway, that's it for today. There's not much information, like I say, but from what we do have, there's something to do with a lonely child either coming to Circuit Breaker, Big Finish, the main Doctor Who show, fingers crossed it's that, or some other like mini game or something they're working on that we don't know about yet. Who knows? What I will say is thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, drop a dislike. And if you want to subscribe, I post every single day, so hit the notification bell. You get notified whenever I post, which is every day. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Any theories you have, anything you want it to be. Let me know. If you're on mobile and you scroll down to the comments and press the hype button, pushing my video out to more people, it means I can become TikTok famous. Woo, 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 woo. And, don't know what that was. And if you want to become a channel member, you can do that. There's loads of different tiers. They mainly just help me out, but they give you little perks along the way as well. So read into that if that's your thing. If you want to leave a super thanks in the comments as well, a little bit cheaper, you get a shout out at the end of the next video. It means the world if you could, but you don't have to. You absolutely don't have to do any of that. You can leave this video, leave this channel, and never come back if you want to do that. But I'd love to have you stick around. You seem like fun. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I've been Sam. I'll see you later. And ta-ra.